Let's get this sports podcast party started, all right?
The JAYREELZ podcast.
I'm going to call this the NFL is NFLing again. And this has me just, rabid. Twofold. Speaking of the Eagles, do you know that they're opening their season in Brazil the day after the Kansas City Chiefs? In all likelihood, as we know, whenever the Super Bowl winner, the Thursday night game to open the season is going to be where, in the home stadium of the Super Bowl winner, obviously in this case the Chiefs. So the next day, everybody knows that the Eagles are going to play in Sao Paulo, Brazil, because the NFC has the extra home game this year with the 17-game season, so it's flip-flops every year between the AFC and NFC. So because that's a home game for them, they'll still have their 8 dates in their building, so they don't lose a gate in the normal 8 games that they would get. With all that being said, guess what? How are you going to watch the game? Oh, is it going to be on ESPN? Oh, is it going to be on NBC? Maybe you'll have Collinsworth and Mike Tirico. Oh, no, is it a Fox game? Oh, is it maybe CBS? Oh, where is it going to be? JAYREELZ? Streamed on Peacock. Seriously? This is what's going to come to now? Where you're going to have these games? An opener, I might add. You're going to have to subscribe to Peacock? We went through this last year with the playoff game, Dolphins, Chiefs, and now we have to go through it again? And you know people are going to subscribe. Oh, it's just a nightmare. Another money grab. Stop. But no, it gets better. The NFL, as we've seen over the last couple of years, they played on Christmas Day. Now, Christmas Day has fallen on a Sunday 2 years ago, and then last year fell on a Monday, where you had the 3 games to highlight the whole afternoon into the evening, which obviously is going to upset Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, and their Christmas Day extravaganza from 12 noon to pretty much 1 in the morning. No, the NFL has to say, we got to barge our way because we're the NFL, we're the Shield, the impenetrable one. Understandably, and I get it, deservedly so, because they're the one sport, gambling, fantasy, etc. But now, the NFL, they're also going to have some Christmas Day games. Oh, okay, great. But here's the problem. They're going to have 2 games on Christmas. Okay, not the 3. It's not going to be 1, 4:30, and 8:15. I'm sure it's going to be 4:30 and 8:15 because right in prime time, etc. Oh, but wait, does Christmas fall not on a weekend? Oh, it's not going to be on a Monday because we just experienced that last year or just a few months ago. And then it's a leap year this year. It's going to fall on a Wednesday. Are you serious? We're going to have 2 Christmas Day games on a Wednesday. So you know what that means, people? When it's going to be next year on a Thursday, we already have Thursday night games, as it is to begin with. So that's prime for the NFL. Friday, the year after that, you're going to have Christmas Day games because it's going to lead into the weekend. And therefore, this helps out because the college schedule, which is going to be interesting because it's going to conflict with the bowl games, and you're going to have the playoff this year. So you're going to have that scenario where the NFL's not going to care about the postseason, but you're going to have games on Saturday. Because how are you going to get these games? I get it, you could look at the previous game, the Thursday night, but you're going to have 4 teams playing on Christmas Day. So what are you going to have? A game that's going to be played on Saturday and then they're going to play on Wednesday? I mean, this is just a disaster. It's compromising the integrity to a certain extent. Now, they're going to work it out no matter what. I get it. Because you're going to have the Thursday game, and who knows, maybe the NFL is going to put up 2 Thursday games the week before Christmas, so that'll be on the 19th. So then you may get a sense of those teams, at least 2 of them, play on the Wednesday night. Because what are you going to do? You can't have, I'm just throwing 4 teams out. You're not going to have Chiefs Raiders and let's say Niners Eagles play that Thursday night. And then the following Wednesday, Christmas, you're going to have Raiders, Eagles, and then Chiefs. You can't have that. You're not going to have the same matchup 2 weeks in a row. How the NFL's going to pull this off? And they're going to pull it off, as we all know. But please, another money grab, another just barge through the front door. We're going to put it on a Wednesday, and we don't care. So you're going to see Christmas Day games from here to eternity. And think about this as I close. You're now going to have, this coming season, as we all know, you're going to have Thursday night games. You're going to have Saturday, late in the season in December, as we know. Of course, Sunday. Of course, Monday. You don't have Tuesday. But now you're going to have Wednesday. There's going to be one day in the week that you're not going to have an NFL game come next year. Because remember, just a few minutes ago, you're going to have the Friday game. You have to get Peacock to watch it, but the NFL is trying to dominate the landscape. And what's happening here, and I don't know if you're paying attention, but I surely am, it's just too much. You're spreading it thin. You have all these mouths to feed, therefore these games, I understand early on, maybe not, but it's just too much. The one thing I loved about the NFL, it was Sunday, Monday, okay, Thursday, but now you're just beating us over the head. And I get it, the NFL reigns supreme, but enough is enough.